simply saying that because you haven't been there.
That's no space station.
It's too big to be a space station. It's all a lot of simple tricks and nonsense.
It's
A piece of junk.
At the International Space Station.
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
It's also very dangerous on the space station because we have a lot of electricity, so we need to be very careful not to spill it.
So you really have to just decide what are you going to listen to and what aren't you.
Getting nice and wet. I want to make sure for the experiment that it's really soaking wet.
Water is also very dangerous on the space station because we have a lot of electricity, so we need to be very careful not to spill it.
And if someone decides to put forward some stupid idea that is patently false, like if somebody says,
if you're in orbit where the space station is, you're traveling at about 17,000 miles an hour.
but it's obviously not true.
So to talk about why this is kind of a misconception,
Just use your own brain. That's why we each have one, and choose who you're going to disregard.
Ed White is flying at 17,000 miles per hour, 200 miles above the Earth.
the Earth has gravity, and that gravity is pulling them down, just the same as what would happen as if you dropped a ball.
Why would you engage with someone who is being deliberately ignorant?
So it's not that they're weightless because they're in space.
I think Sandy's hair is pretty much a dead giveaway.
They're actually close enough to the Earth to feel the gravitational pull of the Earth itself. So what's going on? Why are they floating around?
You look like you're in a studio, maybe in Omaha, Nebraska or something.
Why would you engage with someone who is being deliberately ignorant?
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
Space station orbits around us about once every 90 minutes. And it's not that they're so far away from the Earth that there's no gravity. In fact, if you built a skyscraper that was 200 miles tall and you were up on one of those top floors, you might weigh a tiny little bit less, but you'd probably weigh at least about 80% what you normally would.
But that was really the one that set it all off.
And this is actually a really interesting misconception about what's going on with the astronauts.
Who's ready to go to Mars up there?
So there's no point in engaging in conversation, because all you're doing is giving that person credibility for something that we've known for thousands of years to not be truth.
You need to get yourself going so fast.
We are absolutely ready to go to Mars.
Fast.
Well, we want to try and do it during my first term, or at worst during my second term, so we'll have to speed that up a little bit, okay?
So fast.
So I want to do better than that. So just because somebody says something, no matter how big their megaphone is, doesn't mean that they deserve conversation.
I'm telling you, I've done a lot of these interviews, well, a few of them from space. The technology now is amazing. The picture, guys.
There's a recent populist sort of wave of anti-science.
The shot is so clear. Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
And we're pushing. It's patently untrue.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond.
And it was the cutting edge of science. It was the cutting edge of technology. We just learned how to capture a gas. I don't mind people that just don't know.
I know. You mean like when we say, I don't know.
But if someone has chosen to take the facts and be deliberately stupid about them,
the problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore.
Then I think they've discounted themselves from rational conversation. So I don't bother.
We used to.
The world is flat.
Flat land.
That's funny. The damage doesn't look as bad from out here. Are you sure this thing is safe?
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
But we are meant to think they did.
Because we didn't go there.
We did it.
So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
Who gives a shit what you believe?
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows it?
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Take this thing out of the case and stick it up your ass to. Don't worry, it's self-guiding. Just shove real hard. When you hear the crunch, you're there. Just pull it out. Get your ass to.
Dans les fleurs with les filles d'or et les bandes en plaid. Bon voyage, ship to steam. Hey, wait a just minute. Quelle est-ce? A female lady skunk of the fair sex. You know, I think I deserve a vacation. Darling, I have waited for you. I remove them from you, the bonds of slavery. My own.